Dear student, this is SANAL from Physics Login. Today we are going to solve this question. Water falls from the tap at a height h above the floor of a cylindrical vessel and the area of cross-section is S at a constant rate. So volume flow rate is given. If the density of water is rho and a force F acting on the bottom of the cylindrical vessel after time t seconds. So, okay, after time t seconds, you need to find out what is the relation between some options are there. We will check that what is the force relation. Okay, so you imagine that this is the bottom part. So bottom part at this point, what is the force acting? That is your question. So let after t time, the water level is this much. You consider this much height water level is there, that you take it as h. Okay, so from the top water is falling onto the surface after t time. H is the height of water collected. So this much water is collected. So you think that what is the force at this point? The weight of the mass collected, right? The weight of the fluid collected will exert a force. Along with that, one more force is acting. The water is falling in this direction, right? So due to the impact, impulse of water, also one more force is there. So both you need to find out. For that, what you have first, you can calculate what is the mass of the water collected here. For that, density is there. You can find out mass of water collected in t seconds. You have volume flow rate, right? Meter cube per second. So if you multiply this with t, you will get the volume. So mass is equal to V multiplied by T, correct, into this. Now you got the volume into density will give you the mass. So what is the mass collected? VT rho. Okay, then so impact. Okay, the water is falling from this point. So we will consider this initial velocity u is equal to 0. So you know that the water just before the velocity of water just before hitting the surface. Just before hitting the surface, what is that? V is equal to root of 2gh. This formula you know. So here in this case, what happened? 2 into g. What is the height? The displacement traveled by the water is, this is h minus h. So it will be h minus h. So due to this impulse, you know that what is the force? Force is delta P upon delta T, rate of change of momentum. So you have the velocity, you have the mass. So you can multiply this one. What is the mass here? V T rho multiplied by V, that is root of 2 G H minus H. So you are getting the change in momentum, right? Mass time velocity. This is mass, you remember, mass and velocity. So divided by T, then it will get cancelled. So force due to impact you are getting here. This is mass is there. Then one more is force due to weight. Force due to weight of the water collected. So force due to weight of the water collected is what? mg. So that will be mass is v t rho into g. So what is the total force? F total at the bottom will be F due to impulse plus the force due to its weight. So it will be Vt rho g plus V rho root of 2g h minus h. So you can check the option. So only one option is there with the plus 2 forces, and this is your correct answer. Okay, if you find this video is useful, please subscribe the channel, like and press the bell button. Thank you.